Well, everything I make ain't that great, but you guys rule with a house and a pool, with a house and a pool, with a house and a pool. Let's go.
Hello, design champions. Welcome to another day on Planet Twix Bar. I hope you've had your fill of chocolate lately, enough to sustain you through these 4 redesigns we will be doing today. Thank you so much for sending me all the logos that you would like to have me butcher. Okay, before we wait too long and turn back into frogs, let's hop right into these designs. Okay, the first design comes to us from Marcel. This is a logo for an app that will be like a community of tea enthusiasts where they can meet each other and talk about tea, things like that. I think this is super clean. It's very modern for an app, and there's nothing wrong with it. So really good job, Marcel. I think it's been executed very well. I think the only thing that I would like to add, I would like to give this a little bit of personality and maybe make it feel more like tea. I would first start off by getting rid of the arm. I think most teacups have a much skinnier base at the bottom. Fix the angles like a rectangle. I'm gonna fill these in. Boom. And then these 3 together in a row, they look like an icon for something that's very hot, which is great. But I think you were going for more of like steam coming out of the teacup. I want to create more of like a teacup handle, more like an ear shape. Imagine eating out of a teacup. The handle was somebody's ear. Get some earwax in your tea on accident. Earwax is one of the worst tasting things that I eat consistently. I don't eat it consistently. It's gross. I'm feeling like this looks a little bit more like a teacup. I do feel like we could give the illusion of liquid being in the cup if we show it in the middle here. I also have a high-level design plan. It's not really high level, but from now on, anything I want to do, we're gonna call it a high-level design plan. I'm gonna add a little ripple effect to make it look like the liquid inside has been rippling. I did like the highlights you had. Oh, maybe it's supposed to be like eyes, and this is a character for the mug. Maybe. I think if we're, trying to target some tea enthusiasts, we should make something with a little bit more pizzazz or personality to it. So I'm gonna look for a font that has a little bit more, maybe a hand-drawn feel to it. Okay, I found this font, which seems very playful and homemade. Maybe like they're at a tea house. I kinda wanna see how it looks curved around the cup. I might wanna take it back, but there's no take-backs in design. Yes, there is. That's why they made Control-Z. Imagine a design career without Control-Z. Wow, you would be so much better at design. Maybe we would think a little bit more before making decisions. I don't know, this one's a little bit more fun. This one's more in line with your original layout, so I'm gonna keep it straight. Now, I would like to add a little bit of color so we can make it feel a little bit more like tea. Maybe like a deep forest green, and it did not change color because we had black and white locked. Get them out of prison. Ooh, that's nice, okay. Let's try it on a teabag tan. That's what we're calling it. These are looking a little bit small. Let's make them much bigger. Okay, Marcel, thank you so much for sending this in. I really like the work you did on this. Your logo looks super clean, McLean. But the next step after your logo that you have now is then keeping the cleanness and the idea, but giving it a little bit more personality and making it more appropriate for the community it will be for. And that's what I wanted to try to achieve. But thank you so much. Really good work. Everyone, let's give Marcel 3 elbow claps this way. That's so much easier than the other way. All right, design champions, vote in the poll right now, whether I steeped it or whether I weeped it. Thank you very much. Guess what, guys? We have somebody supporting the Design Champion channel. Thank you so much to Sharing Skills from Skillshare. If you didn't know, but you probably do know, because Skillshare has been an awesome online learning community for designers like us, which is very helpful because they have dozens of creative and entrepreneurial classes that we can take to up our careers. I've been looking at the classes from Aaron Draplon. I'm currently in one that Haviv is doing. In my personal opinion, Skillshare is very affordable. If you're comparing it to something like taking classes in person that would have the same level or less information than you can get on Skillshare. So I would suggest if you are interested in Skillshare, I would encourage you to sign up and then set yourself a goal. Like maybe take 3 or 4 classes and see how it goes. And of course, if you have the premium membership, you can take any classes at any time that's right for you. So whether you wanna appease your curiosity, fuel your creativity, or enhance your career skill sets, and because Skillshare wants to be a design champion and part of our community, they're offering us 2 months free with Skillshare using the link in the description box below. Then go ahead, check it out, see if you like it. Okay, thanks so much, guys. Number 2. This one comes to us from Joseph Woodrill. This is for a company that does custom, small, electronic pieces. Very cool idea. I love the W, the M, and the C, and we have stuff for like a circuit board, I suppose. I really just want to make it more simple so that maybe it'll be easier to put it places, or you can like machine scribe it onto your boards or things like that. So the first thing I think we should do is I'm going to remove the outlines. There we go. Oh yeah, that's nice. Oh, these are just circles. How fun is that? Okay, I'm gonna move this boy for a second so I can look at the typography below. Okay, nice. Now, I actually do want all of the tippy top points to be sharp. Dang, it takes a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 movements for every mountain peak. Oh, that's a lot. It's a lot of work, Zimri. Guys, do you guys know of any way to make both sides of the handles come in at the same time? I would like to know that. Now, I think the only awkward kind of thing here is how the M comes into the C and makes like a sharp thing here. So what I would like to do is smooth all of this out and try to make like what the C would have been. Woodrill machine and control. This is kind of a very long text. It's a little bit small, so let's make it bigger. But if we make it bigger, it gets too long. So I'm gonna put it on two stories. Okay, I do feel like I wanna definitely keep the semblance of this from before. So let me just grab this left side. We'll grab one here. We can make it come out like there. Okay. These are kind of like bright yellow. I'm gonna make them a little bit more goldish. Okay, I like that. I think that looks pretty cool. All right, Joseph, those are the design changes I would suggest. So in my personal opinion, I would like to just clean up the W, M, and the C, and then add the same idea, but just keep it a little bit more minimal. And then I've played with the text some to make it bigger, a little bit tighter, a little bit further in so that we can have nice proportions. So those are the changes I would suggest to your logo, but I really like it a lot. Thank you so much for sending it to me, and I wish you the best of luck with the continued success of the company. Design champions, let's give Joseph 3 double snaps. All right, guys, vote in the poll right now whether I would rail machined it or whether I would smell machined it. This is a channel for children. Okay, this one comes to us from Eduardo Martins. He said this is for an online store and he's gonna sell paper 3D sculpture structures. That's really awesome. First off, I can see what we're doing here in the icon. We're making kind of like folded paper idea. I like that a lot. And the layout is cool. I like this red circle too. I think one things we can definitely work on is the font. We wanna make it a little bit bigger, our subtext, and then we want a font that is also a little bit more readable. So I'm gonna find a cool font that I like called Benton Sands Wide. And then we're gonna write paper craft. And then I will probably keep your idea of separating. If you want your logo to be like a design school or something, then definitely go with this. But no. Let's create your paper thing. So you got one going like that. Then our next one goes like here, there, everywhere. Okay, that's cool. I think all we have to do to make it look like it's folded paper. Wait, are you in the same? No, you don't go to the same place. I wonder if it breaks the circle. Does it look good or bad? Ooh, I don't know. I kind of like that, having it break the thing. This one is more true to your original, so I'm gonna stick with that one. Bye-bye. See you later, alligator. Somebody left the funniest comment on the redesigning fashion logos as fast food restaurants. They said the difference between a crocodile and an alligator was that a crocodile, we'll see you in a while, and an alligator, we'll see you later. But they trolled me, because I thought they were gonna say it seriously what the differences were, because they started the comment like that. Okay, Eduardo, those are the suggested changes for your logo. I think if we make the paper solid, we just add one shadow. We can make it look like it's folded like that. I like the layout of the K, that's cool. Inside the circle is very provocative. I think we needed to change the font to make it a little bit more readable and modern feeling. And then also if we make paper craft a little bit bigger, we'll make that more readable as well. So really good job. Thank you so much for sending it in and letting me work on it. Let's give Eduardo 3 backhand claps. Good job. Let me know in the poll right now whether we paper crafted it or whether we paper cracked it. Thank you so much. Okay, let's go to our 4th and final one. This one comes to us from Mustafa Yusuf. This is a personal logo. I really like the crown idea. That's really cool. I want to play on that. This M idea is kind of cool, but the M isn't really like a new element that we're adding since we already have an M here. So I am going to remove it, and you can see just how much cleaner it becomes right away. Before we had a very large icon that overpowered, and now we have a small icon that complements the name of you as a designer. I would actually like to see whether I like it outlined or filled in better. Outline is cool, filled in is also cool. I think either one can work, but I would like to get a little bit more beef on this if we're just doing filled in. Make it more of a solid shape. Yes, I like that icon, very clean now. Okay, so I can see that you've customized your text quite a bit here, which is good. Customizing text is great, but I think you might have gone a little bit, just a little bit too far. You can see that some things are curved, like here. So you curve the A and the F a lot, right? That's fine if you want to make that happen. But if you do that, I would suggest keeping the other things not curved. And actually, I think we all can learn from this a lot, because when we're working with type, when we're just starting out, I did this too like a year ago. We want to not use the standard typography, and we're like, okay, what can we do to it? And one of the things we can do to is kind of round the corners, but actually rounding the corners of font makes it look not as good. It's a little bit hard to explain, but we should be golden. We should be golden McHolden. Okay, so by de-rounding the corners, the font becomes a little bit more clear. I do want to add some space. And then also, it's a little bit awkward when the bottom thing is larger than the top thing. Okay, Mustafa, those are the changes I would suggest for your personal logo. I think if we work with your crown icon, it'll be a more simple icon that adds something to the logo itself. And then also, if it's smaller, it will allow for us to focus on who you are, which is Mustafa Yusuf. And then if we just work on the typography a little bit, we can make it more readable and a bit more standard will actually help this logo and position you as a fantastic designer. But thank you so much for sending this in. I really appreciate you letting me work on it. Design champions, let's give Mustafa 3 claps. Vote in the poll right now whether we Mustafa'd it or Mustafa'd it. Thank you so much. Okay, our winner this week comes to us from Gorkem Yazar, and this is really nice. I feel like it might have been expanded, but it's pretty cool. I like how the O's are reflected on each other. This icon might be cool, but I think it's actually stronger without the icon. I like this thing on the left here, Odeon Boutique. If you want to do the same thing, but just clean up all the pieces that are kind of missing or sharp, it would be a really good logo. It'd be really nice. Okay, thank you so much for sending it in. Thank you so much for being here again. I really appreciate you being here, supporting the channel, and commenting and liking videos, and allowing me to see all the work that you're working on. It makes it really fun for me, and I feel like I'm connected to you. So that being said, have a really great day. Stay awesome, possum, and I'll see you later, alligator. Bye, guys. Got an appointment with a dentist. No, I don't, but I wish I did. They're expensive.